Just before I get to what I've been asked to talk about today, I just very quickly want to congratulate Linda, Aldo, Murph and Ash on your inductions, and also just acknowledge that I think it's really, I actually find it something to be very proud of, that there are a couple of people in there inducted this year that are genuine pillars of this club, and not just in the playing sense in the first grade men's space, but really genuine pillars of this club. And hopefully you will see at the end of my very short speech that we've got a couple more people who I think fit that mould. Starting with Giles Tranter. So Giles has been a predominantly community footballer for the majority of his time here at Ainsley, although the majority of a very, very long time at Ainsley. Giles was an Ainsley junior, and then he came through under 18s. He captained the under 18s in 2006, is that right? You done it, yeah. He was then second grade best and fairest in 2007. But by the time I met Giles, he was very much probably the best and most important player in Ainsley community. And then interestingly enough, he held on to that title, at least in my eyes, for more than a decade. For those that don't know, I've coached community footy. This will be my fourth season this year, 2025. And even last year, as much as I really thought this is finally the year for Giles to just take it easy, play a bit of fourth grade, and the year before that I should say, he just pushed himself straight back into community ones and showed that he was still, in my eyes, probably the best and most important player in that squad. Giles has played over his career, I've got 174 club games. I don't think that's, I reckon you've played more, sure, or at least you carry on like you do. He's gone through a few injury setbacks in that time as well, and when you messaged me earlier this year to say, look, it's just not practical this year, having just had a surgery and just started a family, you know, this would be the year that I probably won't be able to play. I was genuinely shocked, which I probably shouldn't be considering how old you are, but in all seriousness, you've always been there. I'd also like to point out that community footy, which for me is probably one of the most important things in my life, or at least has been through my 20s and into my now 30s, it certainly wouldn't exist in the capacity that it does without quite a few people, but one of those people is Giles. He coached for a number of years and then either assistant coached or basically did what needed to be done and filled in a bunch of gaps for a number of years. And I have absolute confidence in making this statement. If not for Giles, there would not be an Ainsley community for me to get to play my footy and to coach, and for a lot of people, as I'm looking around the room, to get the opportunity to do the thing that they love. So it gives me a great amount of pride to welcome Giles to the Ainsley Football Club as a life member.
Thanks very much, Eddie. I want to go back to what Paul's talked about at the start, family. It's what Ainsley does best. I remember coming along as what were we, 9, and come back through Canberra, signed up to do juniors as an under 10, did pre-season, I got off to Darwin and didn't come across Ainsley for ages. Came back to Canberra and played cricket and showed up with some mates and went to play footy in under 16s. Ainsley still have my name on the books. It's little things and a memory and a welcome you into the family that make all the difference. This club gives you a chance to give back. It welcomed me in. It's always been so supportive of my involvement in footy, fostering my love. I'm so lucky to have junior coaches, Gibbo, missed the bloke, but teaching just how much the value you can get out of time with your mates, time with the club, and I've been lucky enough to be able to foster that again into other players. It didn't go very far in my senior career, but had a chance to come back and get involved with the community grades. I've got some boys there that I played footy with and been involved with Lemo for 25 years, for decades. And the ability to give back and help other players and other people see just how much fun and enjoyment and love you can get out of being involved in the game. You don't have to play 100 first grade games. Just come in and be involved in the AZ family. And I look around, we've got Eddie's played most games in 4th grade here, and the ability for us to build a community competition and a community grades that let someone who wants to love the game and love the club stay involved in it for years and years. It's invaluable. I look around at all the faces here that I've seen over the years. You guys have done so much for the club, and when Nick gave me a call a few weeks ago and said this, I was overwhelmed because this isn't what you do footy for. But it's just such an honour to be recognised amongst these people and recognised by this great club. So thank you all very much.